All right, I wanted to make a video here about what I kind of do in a day as far as eating and what that looks like. And always as a disclaimer, this is what I do and what personally works for me. I'm not saying like you must do this or anything, but just to kind of show you what I do and then give you a little something to think about. I'm just getting back from the gym here, and the first thing I do is when I come back, I'll have a protein shake. Um, I talk a lot about that. I will say that I fast, but that's not entirely accurate because obviously in this shake here there are calories. Um, but I won't eat my first meal until like noon, 1, maybe 2 o'clock. So I just got back from the gym. It's morning. I don't have my contacts and I can't even see. My eyes are so bad. It's like 8 o'clock, I believe, and I'm having a shake here. I have 2 scoops, so there's about 50 grams of protein in this. I put in some simple carbs, and then I add 5 milligrams, 5 grams, not milligrams, 5 grams of creatine. So this is what I'll have once I get back from the gym every day. So there's about 50 grams of protein in this right here. And I hate using shaker cups, so I use like these like things right here. I'm just lazy. I don't want to clean like 5 shaker cups every couple days and stuff, so I'll just use these and mix it up and then toss them once I'm done. So I'll have this, and like I don't like to have anything like an actual meal for breakfast because I'm such a morning person. My brain is most productive between like 6 a.m. and 12 p.m., 1 o'clock. That's when I do deep work, if you will. It's calls with prospective clients, it's interviews, it's calls with my team, anything creative I have to do, like this content here, writing to my email list, whatever the case may be. Like my brain fires on all cylinders in the morning. And I find if I have a heavy meal, if I had traditional breakfast, it kind of slows me down. I feel sluggish. And ironically enough, it tends to make me hungrier throughout the day. So I mean, I fasted for quite some time. So like yesterday, for example, so I'll have this for breakfast. Once I get back from the gym, 50 grams of protein. And then like yesterday for lunch, for example, at probably 1:30, 2 o'clock, I had 6 eggs and I had a little thing of Greek yogurt, and I had a bagel as well. Right there, 6 eggs, 6 times 6, 36, there's 20 grams. So that's about 56 grams of protein for lunch. So I had the same thing yesterday morning, had the shake. So between breakfast and lunch at 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'm at about 110 grams of protein, 115 grams of protein. And then for dinner, like that's pretty standard. Breakfast, lunch, that's pretty much what I will have. If I don't have eggs, I'll have like a pound of ground beef and a cup of rice. With a little bit of avocado in there. And then for dinner last night, I ordered Outback. I had a steak and a baked potato and then a small Caesar salad. So all things considered, with the steak, probably 70, 80 grams of protein in that. So for me, I'm about 200 pounds. I try to get 1 gram per pound of body weight. That put me at 200, little over 200 grams of protein in yesterday, which is really all I care about at this point, because I've just been doing this for so long that I understand when I get, 190 to 210 grams of protein in, my calories are probably gonna be around 2,500 to 3,000 for the day, and I'm good. I don't really care about carbs and fats. The other thing that I will tell you though too is like I do try to back end carbohydrates for basically dinner. Yesterday I had a little bit for lunch with the bagel. Sometimes I wouldn't even have a bagel. I would just have the eggs and Greek yogurt. Just because I like to save carbs for later in the day, and carbs sometimes make me sleepy. So when I ate dinner last night, 6:30, 7 o'clock, I ate it, and then 2.5 hours later, I was going to bed. So I wasn't working at 8, 9 o'clock at night. And if I got tired, who cares type of thing. So yeah, I mean, that's like pretty much like I'm a routine person. This is pretty much what I do. I find for me, and here's what I've seen with clients and stuff as well, the less meals, the better. I remember in college when I thought you had to eat 8 meals a day and all these sort of things and stuff, it actually made me hungrier. And logically, the more meals that you have, the more chances you make a mistake or like spill over as far as your calories go. So for me, it's like I just have like 2 meals a day with a shake, and that works for me. Some of my kind of fast rules I have in place that has really helped me. And again, I'm not perfect, but I would say 70-80% of days, I don't snack. I literally don't snack between meals. Like when I eat, just because I find that it makes me hungrier. Like if I snack or if I have, something between lunch and dinner, like it makes me hungrier. So when I'm like super dialed in and, really trying to, I don't know, lean out or whatever. I mean, not even like lean out. I mean, this is typically how I eat, but like most of the days I won't snack. That's just a rule for me. I just know that I can't snack. So I just don't do it. And I keep things really simple. So, yeah, let's see what else, anything else important, but yeah, I mean, biggest thing for me is protein. So I make sure I get 200 grams in, and then I let the calories kind of fall where they fall. And I just know by doing that, and kind of eating the same things. And again, I don't eat the same things over and over again. There's some days where I'll order in for lunch and then make like ground beef and rice for dinner and stuff, vice versa. But like my kind of goal, a couple things I think about is like, I have the shake post workout. I like to be at like ideally over 100, 110, 120 grams of protein heading into dinner. Then I'll have whatever I want to have. But obviously it's usually beef, chicken, fish, something like that with quite a bit of protein. So I can get to that 200 target. Don't snack between meals. Typically eat dinner like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I definitely want to have at least 2 hours before, after I eat dinner, before I go to bed. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Anything else that's important? It's simple. I think a lot of people think of this like, oh, I have this secret and my like, food's super complex. I just don't like to think about food. I think the more you think about food and what you're going to have, what are you going to do? It's like we as humans, when we're tired, we're fatigued, we're stressed, we're worried about kids, we're worried about, our boss dropping this project on us. You've got to take kids to baseball practice or softball. We got this going on. Like the more that you think about food, tends to be the higher likelihood of making poor decisions. So for me, I just don't eat that much as far as like meals go. I eat 2 and I have a shake, and that's it. Lunch is pretty much similar things. I probably rotate between 3 or 4 or 5 different things. A couple of things I order off DoorDash for lunch. Around here in Omaha. And then, like I said, eggs, ground beef for lunch. And then pretty much for dinner, I'll do, whatever I want to do. I just make sure that I'm getting, as a base, like a pretty good source of protein in for dinner, and then call it a day. So hopefully that was helpful. You like stuff like this, let me know. Any questions? And like I said, this is what works for me. This is what I've been doing for 10 plus years now, and kind of what it looks like. I'm not saying it's what works for you. If you wake up and you're hungry and you want to eat breakfast, life's short. Eat your damn breakfast. So, but yeah. Any questions? Let me know, and we'll see you on the next one.